fully quit. What was I saying? I have no idea. Good morning. We are live from my kitchen floor whilst I currently despair about the state of my house. It is the 28th of December. It's that like post-Christmas period where you have no idea what's going on. You're eating like cocktail sausages and Pringles for breakfast and you don't know what day it is. But I think it's the 28th. And I've been up since 5:40 with my 4-year-old, which is obviously excellent. And the house is trashed. There's no other way of saying it. It is trashed. My daughter has been up doing crafts whilst I've been running around after the baby. I was letting my husband have a little bit of a lie-in because I've got a cat down here that's trying to knock the tripod over. What was I saying? Take 12. What was I saying? I have no idea. So we've been down here. My daughter's been crafting and creating a rather large mess. There have been several spillages and several cleanups already, and yet it still looks like this. I would love to say this is going to be like a whole house declutter and clean. It's absolutely not. It's just not realistic when you've got young kids to do a whole house declutter and clean, unless my husband took the kids out for the whole entire day, which is not really fair on him considering he has to do that when I'm working anyway. Yeah, it just wouldn't work. So I think we're just going to concentrate on the kitchen and utility today, try and improve the situation because it really can't get a whole lot worse. It's quite bad. Look at this. I mean, you might think my house is tidy, you might think my house is disgusting, you know, it's going to look different for everyone. The reality of this house is I have 2 children, one of whom is a baby, one of whom is a 4-year-old whirlwind, and I've got 3 cats, which seemed like a good idea before I had kids, and it's just a disaster. We live in this house, we're currently all in this house all the time because it's that Christmas, there's no childcare, no nursery, no one's working, everyone is here. And when everyone is here, literally the kids can make mess quicker than I can clean it up. I don't think I'm going to be cleaning as such. I did clean yesterday, but I think we just need to concentrate on tidying and decluttering. We are quite minimal in the way that we live. Obviously, we're minimal as far as you can be when you have 2 kids and one of them is a 4-year-old absolute maximalist, if that's a thing. If that's a word, that's what she is. But yeah, I like to live like on the more minimal side, and we've had like previous massive whole house declutters before. I wish I'd filmed them, but obviously I haven't, where I got rid of everything. So in 2019, when everyone was like decluttering the whole house and baking banana bread at the height of like lockdown, I had a 1-year-old, so I didn't get to do that then. So I think it was like maybe, I don't know, 2021, the start of 2021, I had a massive whole house declutter. Like I was ruthless, like I chucked out loads of stuff. But obviously several years have passed, and whilst I try to buy like really intentionally now and not buy too much stuff, it's just been Christmas and I have 2 kids and we've got rid of quite a lot of stuff recently. So pre-Christmas I did a bit of a like try and get rid of stuff, but there's still plenty of stuff that needs rehoming or decluttering. So let's get on with that in the midst of tidying up this absolute disaster that is my kitchen. I've got my mom clothes on. I'm ready to clean. Serious business now. But first, I need a coffee. Craft kit for Christmas, which is really good, but the paints in it just seem quite dry, so these are definitely going to get decluttered out. I cannot recommend one of these enough. It's like a messy mat thing. It's washable, you can put it in the washing machine. We've had it for ages, since my daughter was a baby. It definitely helps to save your kitchen table because inevitably, no matter what they're doing, it will somehow make its way off the paper, off the thing that they're painting. It just does. But this is definitely keeping our table going a little bit longer. We've had it since we moved into this house, so it's coming on for like 10 years now, but it's still going strong. It's a little bit loved, shall we say, well used, but it's still going, so there's no need to replace it just yet. I am not pleased with myself because last time I went shopping, I bought the cheapest dishwasher tablets they had, and I remembered why I don't buy them, and it's because they're wrapped in this plastic. Nobody wants that these days, but I bought them. It was a mistake, but we're gonna have to finish them. And then, note to self, Leanne, don't buy the super cheap ones. Okay, I definitely feel the need to explain this. Last night we had a gusto curry. It was so nice. However, the baby had completely different ideas than we had and was up screaming. I think he's teething, but it was really bad. We couldn't get him back to sleep for ages. And essentially I ate my food, then swapped with my husband, and he came down to eat his food whilst we were trying to get the baby back to sleep. Anyway, it was so bad, he ended up giving up on eating his dinner, leaving it in here and coming to help me. So that's the explanation as to what this is. This, I would never even consider eating this. It does not taste good. It's all like weird and minty and toothpastey, and I don't think it would taste good. I don't know if my daughter's going to be pleased about me throwing it away, but it's for the greater good. It's got to go.
Wasting this time that I borrowed, running too fast for the sun, and my eyes, they still burn for tomorrow. Wanna come alive. I'm keeping up.
So I've done the washing up. I have cleared the Christmas decorations off the windowsill, chucked the gingerbread house. This candle is completely burnt out. I used to kid myself into thinking I would reuse these candle holders, but I absolutely won't. It's just clutter. I end up keeping it for a while before I get fed up and chucking it out. I won't reuse it, so instead I'm going to put some hot water in it, get the wick out, and then recycle the packaging. Just a plain white one. I have reused a few. This one's not one, so this is going. Okay, it's looking a lot better already, but I am going to have to take a break and make lunch for my kids and potentially mess it up a bit because they're asking for dinner. It's only 11 o'clock, but they have been up since the crack of dawn, so it makes sense. So that's what I'm going to do. Dinner is done, and I just wanted to show you this, which is a little charity shop purchase I made a little while ago. It cost me like a few pounds. I was looking out for one for ages. I just thought it would really come in handy for like serving. I wanted one with like a little dip thing in the middle because I sort of imagined it for like chips and dips, and it's definitely come into its own this Christmas. We've used it quite a lot and I'm really pleased with it. It was definitely a good charity shop purchase. Okay, honestly, at this point, I am completely overwhelmed. I don't even know where to start. This is like the second time I've tried to clean the kitchen. I've got kids screaming in the living room. The baby's eating crayon. Everybody needs everything. Oh, it is impossible to keep on top of the house when you've got young kids. It's just impossible. I just wonder if I should just quit trying. Should I just quit trying? I don't know, but this is frustrating.
Why I'm alive, it's all for you.
Here's a little mom tip that I've learned along the way, having had 2 kids, and it's don't buy the bamboo like style kids plates. Now, they are absolutely gorgeous. I had one for my daughter. I absolutely loved it. However, they don't go in the dishwasher, and at this point in my life, if something doesn't go in the dishwasher, I don't want to know about it. So I've replaced them with these. So these are the silicone, they're Stacey Solomon ones at Primark. These are the Lee Wood like silicone bowls. I got them on, I think it was a site called Scandibon, but they are absolutely brilliant. They can go in the dishwasher. I don't know if they can go in the microwave. I'd probably say not, but I don't know the answer to that one. But yeah, they can go in the dishwasher. They are so easy to clean. I love them. We're still very much in the stage of it gets worse before it gets better. Let me show you my current view. When I said I wasn't going to reuse this candle holder, well, let me eat my words, because it's actually come up really nice. A lot of the time ones like this, they'll get like scratches in them or the glue won't come off. This one has come up lovely, and I'm actually going to use it to put all the pens that we've got in the cupboard in a cup in, because this is much nicer. I'm getting there, but honestly at this point, the mum guilt of cleaning and tidying the kitchen, especially because I'm filming it, somehow that makes it so much worse, even though cleaning it wouldn't necessarily make me feel this guilty. The mum guilt is really getting to me. I just feel like no matter what I'm doing, it's at the cost of something else. I think I've said that before. So if I'm cleaning and tidying the kitchen, even though it's for the kids to live in a nice house, I feel guilty because I'm not spending time with the kids. If I'm spending time with the kids, I feel bad because the house is a disaster, etc., etc. And those people who say, oh, well, the cleaning can wait, obviously aren't me, because we can't live in an absolute disastrous house. It literally wouldn't be safe. So I also need it to feel calm in the midst of chaos with 2 young children. So yeah, the mum guilt is getting me. So I'm just going to finish up what I'm doing. And then honestly, rather than it being done, I think I'm quitting. It is absolutely pouring outside, so if you can hear it, that's what that is. This is another thing that's really coming to its own at Christmas time. I got these off Amazon. I'll link them in the description box. It'll be an affiliate link, just so you know. But these are like separated glass Tupperware containers. I only want glass Tupperware nowadays. I don't want the plastic ones. They have plastic lids, but I'm willing to forgive that. But they're like separated, so you can put different foods in there. So that's what I'm going to do with the leftovers that we've got here, to put them in the fridge. I've almost made it. This has got to be one of the worst kitchen cleans I've ever done. I don't mean because I'm cleaning bad, I mean because it is so bad. And it's not even much of a clean, it's just more of a tidy. It's so bad. I can't believe I had to do it twice. Anyway, I've got my method. Got to do a final wipe down this table and the high chair, and then I fully quit.